You did really well, Reen.
I don't sense anyone else on this floor. Seems like everyone's already out of their rooms. Suppose I should head down too.
So, we got some interesting things gonna be going on in this study first. Hey everyone, Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel. I'm SlayerMathis. Last time, we did our prep and got our asses kicked. Instructor Sarah. Time, we're gonna prepare for that, and, hope that we hope that Lucis and Mach don't actually each other.
You two are up.
Make this very clear before we leave. Your classmate are not my friend. We may be in the group, but I appreciate it. Not address me casually as you want to do.
Our class vice president, stubborn as...
Say that again! Dare you!
Morning,
Morning.
It looks like gathered then. Shall we be leaving?
We might as well. There's still some time. Train leaves.
It's fine.
No objections either.
Oh.
This is going to be a long week.
Looks like Ree and Emma are probably going to carry the party into morale. One thing actually, is it? Yes. So, last time we fucked with Sarah, and, 15. Sarah's level 49. Yeah. He had no chance. Anyway, all of these are new party members. Okay. Quote-unquote new in the case of Eustace and Machias, but it's whatever. Emma starts off with the Courts of Mirage. It's the same as Reen's, with EP instead of every enemy that she kills 10 EP. Nice. A big boost strength, as well as Emma Glass Magic Attack is really good at this, and yeah, we'll see with us saying that we got last episode. Increase the amount of enemies. That's another one that you just want to have on Reen at all times. Information and detection and vacuum vein. Those always want to have on. E starts off even. She begins with her speed, and it's a lot of speed. Fee attacks often, and she attacks a lot. Fee, in my opinion, is the best of the second party member in the. Fee is insane, especially on. Not that she's bad now, but Fee is just ridiculous. In addition, she also starts off with Evade and Soul Blur. Eustace starts off with Mistral. We've gone over Mistral before. Our strength raised. He's he's a very well-rounded character. Mas is your tank iron. However, I'm going to cheat up a little bit. I'm going to give Eustace and Marcus give wing. Now, I'm not a fan of Mistral Iron. Mistral is basically the and I real brave. It's not as useful to have Arch Strength up. This could definitely be very well. This could work very well on Emma, for example. If you switch out Mirage, which is enough at keeping a huge pool of EP. That could be very valid. But I don't feel that much. The problem having a tankiest game can't really allow enemies to only hit. If you could, because I believe there's a lot of aura taunt this, can't really force enemies to attack. Having the extra defense doesn't do anything. It's certainly, useful for the one turn. Sometimes you will be wanting so that we'll run out lead before you can really do anything. So I think for all the master game, Iron is dead bottom tier for me. I have like a distinct tier list of which are good. Like an actual don't have anything. Cannon's definitely Cannon's the top for me. Elliot's your main. Being able to the amount of HP is pretty. I really like because you can recover battle from KO. I believe one X is a boost times that you can't KO. Call exactly. I like, but again, best out there is Force is one of those where it's like, it's not going to do anything special, but it's still really good. I have no reason not to have Force. So, yeah. Let me just check my guide to see if there's anything that we actually need for today before we head out. I don't think so, but yeah. So, what I am going to do, I'll first go through, oh no, I want to open up slots first. The engineering building. Talk to George and open up our slots. Emma, I want to open up that. That's Reen. That's not Emma, that's Reen. That's a shame. Well, I mean, to be fair, you should have Reen a lot in your party, so I'll say that was the reason why. Fee, I really like as a party member, so I am just going to open hers up as well. And Space Stupid is always our problem. As for our quartz, Reen, we're giving him Septium Vein. And over here, I mean, because we have it open, Emma, can't really do anything with that. Fee, we really only have Airstrike that we can give her. We don't have anything we can give her there. What do we got? That's a... we can synthesize some. We can very barely afford this. EP1 there. That's... what is that one? That's black. Fee, we're going to give Forte. Usis will give Heatwave. Machias will give Mute. Do I have any... can I afford any of these? Cast, Impede, Action. That's actually really good for Fee. Higher speed. Fee will attack so often. Fee just goes insane with attacking. That's... yeah. Fee is... oh, just as bad at physical attacking, or just as bad at... not physical attacking. At magic attacking, literally the exact opposite as Usis, or not Usis, as Laura and Gaius. You have EP cut 1, you already have an EP cut there. Fellis, I do like Fellis. We have heal there. Let's go blind. Move is not that useful. Give use a seal instead, because I really like seal. Yeah. And just because we've played as Reen a lot and literally like none of these other... oh, we literally have never played as any of these others. Let's do that. And I think we're really just good to go. Just want to double check my list, my guide. Let's see, yep, nothing going on right here. Enter Trista Station, we shall go. That's how you properly word a sentence. Ah, you made it. Hey, good morning. Are you leaving now too? Yeah, I'm hoping we'll be able to reach Bareahard before noon. I think you guys already have your tickets, huh? Yeah. The train to the capital should be arriving any minute now. Our destination, Saying Arc. It's about as far from Trista as yours, I believe. Yes, they're both about 5 hours from Trista by express train. I've never ridden on a train for so long before. I'm kind of looking forward to it. Guess they sail the same as ever, huh? I'm amazed they're not sick of this whole ordeal by now. It's getting tedious. If I know who can do it, it's you, Reen. It's two to make peace with one another. I couldn't make work, but I suspect you have a much better chance. Passenger service bound for Heimdall now arriving on platform 2. As for all passengers wishing to board, please wait on the platform until the train has come to a complete stop. That's us. Afraid we gotta run. Adios be with you. So I'll do our very best. Well, I guess we should buy our tickets and line up for Bareahard then. Lo, the patronizing city was crawling with nobles. Yeah, we've got a problem on our hands. Good morning, Class 7. Group A is headed to Bareahard today, correct? Yes, that's right. I believe there's a direct line that stops at Celtic, isn't there? Indeed there is. Every other train heading east from here is the direct line. The next one will be arriving soon, so just buying your tickets now. Let's do that. Service bound for Celtic, Bareahard are on platform 2. We ask all passengers wishing to board the train, please wait on the platform until the train has come to a complete stop. Shall we review what we know about where we're going? Yeah, it sounds like a good idea. You mind giving us an overview, Eustace? You're from Bareahard City, after all. If that's what you want, I'll oblige. Are you sure you won't rather hear from the group's finest intellectual mind instead? I'm sure he'd be able to give you a far more critical analysis without any of the pro-noble bias I'm certain to inject. Suggesting I allow my views to cloud my ability to see things objectively? Oh no, not at all. You were intelligent enough to score second on the entrance exam, after all. You spent your every waking moment since with your nose glued to a textbook, studying as if your life depended on it. So I'm sure your knowledge is quite vast in terms of book smarts, even if it is lacking in virtually every other regard. Why, you... Please stop, both of you. Let's just see why you scored so miserably in last month's field study. Last month, Group B got an E on their field study. That had been a paper exam and it would have been a fail, and a low one too. You really want that to happen again? Hope you're not naively suggesting we just put aside all our differences aside and become best friends. Of course not. We were chosen to be in Class 7 because of our differences, in fact. We come from different backgrounds, so naturally, we're going to have conflicting opinions and ways of looking at things. No doubt we all have a few beliefs we're not willing to compromise on, no matter what. That doesn't change the fact that for the next few days, we're all part of the same group. We're all partners. I was wondering what you were getting at. You have to be joking. I refuse to accept the idea that... I'm not saying that we have to be friends. We're working in the same group, and we're working toward the same objective. Let me try putting it another way. We're united against a common enemy, Group B, and unless we want to lose to them, we have to work together here. What? I wouldn't have taken you to be the competitive type. Of course I am. I care about winning and losing as much as the next guy, and get just as frustrated when other people hold me back. I'm jealous of how good your grades are, for example. All three of you, and I feel like I'm losing the race and have to struggle to catch up. It was beyond frustrating when we lost against the instructor the other day. So no one's denying that she's strong, incredibly strong in fact. I don't know what kind of experience or training she's been through to become that way, but it's simply a fact. I just feel like if we'd been able to work together a little better, if we'd been able to form proper combat links with each other, we may have at least evened the odds a little. No. You would've. Sarah's only strong because she knows how to fight. If you'd have been able to work together, you could have withstood her onslaught a little longer. You might not have won, but you wouldn't have really lost either. Exactly. At least Laura and Elliot are all in the same group as last time. The guy seems like the type who can work well with anyone. They'll be a strong team. They'll be able to give their absolute best no matter what comes their way. And honestly, if we don't do something about our own shortcomings, their score could easily double ours. Enough, I get it already! It's not like I have much of a choice but to go along with your yay team attitude now, do I? Indeed. I prefer not to cooperate with this farce. But I have no intention of standing by and accepting defeat. Until this trip is over, we'll call a truce. Agreed? Very well. The very notion of working under these circumstances is ludicrous, but I'm more than capable of enduring such idiocy if I must. Same goes for me! Well, at least it seems it might be actually trying to cooperate with each other this time, right? Significant improvement over last month. I do feel a little bit better. It's an improvement. I feel better to feel what things were like last time. Something like that. I don't know. I didn't actually read the wording before I finished it. Alright, here's what I can tell you. Bareahard is the most important city in the Eastern Croatian province. The population is roughly 300,000, making it relatively large even by municipal standards. The hilly region surrounding the city is inhabited by innumerable minks, which are prized for their fur. Furthermore, the Croatian province as a whole is widely known for the high-quality gemstones mined there. Yes, gems and furs are regarded as Bareahard's two main specialties. There's even a part of the city dedicated solely to those who work with them, isn't there? That'll be Artisan Street in South Bareahard. A large number of artisans gather there to prove their worth. There's a shop in Heimdall that specializes in gems produced in Bareahard as well. Of course, only nobles and the ridiculously wealthy have any reason to patronize it. I can't see myself ever going there. Which brings up perhaps the most important thing to note. A fact of which you were already quite aware, but it can't be stressed enough. Bareahard is, at its heart, a city of nobles. What's been said about it in that regard is no exaggeration. Fur nobles don't actually make up a majority of the population, though. Stretch however from Artisan Street to the enormous Provincial Army Guardhouse, the Central Plaza with its giant cathedral, to the airport designed to handle the largest of airships, Bareahard is a city that was developed with the nobility, and the Alberea household in particular, at its center. It really isn't an exaggeration. I'm surprised you're able to discuss your own family so objectively. There's no point in denying the truth. As long as you're in Bareahard, you'd be well advised to keep your usual anti-noble vitriol to yourself, unless you become fancy becoming very friendly with the provincial army at any rate. I can hold my tongue when I have to. Doubt. We're making progress. Not good progress, but progress nonetheless. But, you know, we could talk to these people, or they could wait until next time. I'll play Blade off screen. So yeah, next time, we'll be reaching Bareahard. So until then, see you guys later.